Good morning, it's me, Miss Mack here. I'm here today to explain to you your assignment for September 14th through September 17th. This is all in one post. So say, for example, you were absent on Tuesday, or know you're going to be absent on Tuesday. You just have to listen to the part of the video that goes over what you're going to be required to do on Tuesday. Please do not go ahead of what is expected. Okay, so only do Monday's assignment on Monday, only do Tuesday's assignment on Tuesday, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is kind of basically our first day going over word cells, or sometimes referred to as word roots, dealing with your suffixes and your prefixes. We learn this in science because there's a lot of really big, long, fancy science words, and if we can learn to break them down into smaller mini words and know their meanings, it's going to be easier for us to kind of interpret what those meanings actually are. And that's one of the difficult parts when you're talking about science, is dealing with the hard to know content and vocabulary. So this, I think, will really, really help you moving forward, not only here in 8th grade, but at the high school or wherever it may be. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up this original slide. And these are 2 videos that you can watch. They talk about your word roots and your prefixes and your suffixes and kind of how you break them apart. So this is kind of a little review. As always, the magic number for this assignment is 42. There's going to be 42 different prefixes and suffixes that you'll need to learn and apply and be able to use for Thursday's quiz. So if you look on this next slide, here is a whole list that you'll need to know. These 2 columns right here and right here are going to be the actual prefixes and suffixes. And then the 2nd and the 4th column are going to be their meanings. Okay, so you kind of, we'll go down the list. For example, cardiac and cardio, that meaning means heart, right? So you think, oh, do I know any words that begin with that? Oh, a cardiologist. Oh, well, now I know a cardiologist deals with the heart. Okay, if you go over here, logi or ology, and that's a suffix because you can see that the dash is before the word. That is going to be at the end of the word. So that means the study of. So let me think about a word that ends in logi or ology. So let me think geology, okay, or biology, okay, or ecology. All science words, you know that it's the study of the respective word in front of it. Okay, so that's kind of how we're going to break it down. On Monday, we actually took some time, or we're going to take some time breaking down and brainstorming ideas that begin with or use these prefixes and suffixes. Okay, so that's what we're going to spend most of our time on Monday. Then what you're going to do is you're going to try and break apart these words. This is slide number 4. So as you can see, ecology. Eco means a house and logi means the study of. So if you were to break that apart and make a new meaning of that word based on the word roots, it's the study of a house or a study of a habitat, right? And ecology, if you know by definition, it's the interactions between the living and non-living things within an environment, right? So that kind of makes sense as to the meaning of that word. You'll break apart all of these words. You'll highlight, the word try. Okay, make that one color, and then pod would be another. And then you go back to your slide number 2, which is your reference slide, and see what those word meanings are. Okay, so that's going to be Monday's assignment. Okay, on Tuesday, these are the directions for Tuesday. So on slide 6 and 7, there is more practice applying the word meanings, using them in a sentence, and inserting in a picture or image of something that has that word root. So let's take it to slide number 6. And we're going to do a couple of these in class together, and then you broke apart and you're going to be working on it on your own. So the first one is auto. Okay, so can you think to yourself, what's a word that begins with auto? In my example, I thought of an automobile. Write down the meaning of the word auto, okay? And if you need to reference back, you go up here. Auto means self. So when I go down here, I'm going to write self, okay? And then your sentence, okay? I drove an automobile to school today, okay? And then you do picture or image. All you do is insert. You can go from here, image, search the web, or you can take a picture that you might have or save. You can find all of your resources right there. Okay, so that's really simple. There's no right or wrong answer for your sentence or your picture, but everyone should have the same meaning, right? Because you're just referring to slide number 2. So this is what we're going to be working on Tuesday, is again, getting more practice, breaking apart the word and knowing what those word meanings are. And that's going to be slide 6 and number 7. We're going to review, of course, on Wednesday, the answers to these questions if you were absent on Wednesday. That's what we did on Wednesday, as well as do some practice. If you look under Google Classroom, there's going to be a link to join Gimkit and Quizlet. Quizlet, you're going to be playing your individual games on the word roots, so you can do that independently. Gimkit, we're going to do as a group, so that's going to be that join code there as well. So that would be Wednesday, and then for review on Wednesday. And then Thursday is going to be your quiz. It's the first quiz of this marking period of e-learning, and we'll go into detail about that on the next post, which I'll be posting on Thursday. If you have any questions about what we covered on our word roots the first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, please reach out via email, or you can book me. All right. Have a great day.